Okay, so one of the things that I love most is this really cool like shimmer that happens in the frames. It's a little bit pearlescent, but I just absolutely love how pretty that color shift is. And I thought it'd be really cool to make like a lanyard or something to hold the glasses with. Okay, for the next step, I'm going to be making some little accents to go along, like some little charms. One of the things that drew me to this pair is this adorable detail of these little jellyfish and shells. I love them. And so I thought it would be fun to make my own little jellyfish to be charms on the lanyard. So that's what I'm going to do next. To begin, I'm going to take some 99% copper dead soft wire. It's very pliable, very bendy. And I'm just going to cut off a small amount for the top of my jellyfish. And then I'm going to flush cut both sides so I have a perfect perfect edge on each side. And then I'm going to bend this around something round in a half shape. So let's see. This is probably good. So like here, and then I'm going to do this like that. And now I'm going to make another one just like it. And I'm not necessarily aiming for them to be exactly the same size and shape. I think that could actually end up being boring. But I do want them to be relatively close. That way, it's a little bit more consistent. So let me see where this one ended up. Okay, so like here-ish. And I'll do the same with this one. Okay, for this, I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces, 2 that are the same length, and then whatever's left over will be the 3rd. Like that. Okay, so this one's slightly longer, so I'm going to use this one first. And I'm basically for this just forming like a teardrop shape, but I want one end to be slightly higher than the other. So if you see that, when I bend them apart, you can see that one side is slightly longer than the other. Okay, and I'm going to do that for the other 2 as well. Okay, so now I have 3. I'm going to put the slightly bigger one directly in the middle. And then I'm going to put the other 2 along the sides. Like this. And then like this. Okay, now once again, I'm going to use my file to kind of like take the edges off a little bit. Okay, starting with the first one, again, I'm going to lay these out. I want to make sure that they're pinched together. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want to flatten these as well. They're already pretty thin, but this will strengthen them and it will also give them the same kind of finish. Okay, so this first one is ready for some resin. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a small layer. But I want the layer to just kind of be up here. Okay, now I'm gonna cure this part. Okay, so I have the bell of my jellyfish done. Now I'm going to make some little tentacles. And I'm gonna go back to that like thinner wire for that. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, so I'm gonna try this and I'm going to like spiral this around. Okay, and trim. And then I'm gonna flatten like this. So basically I'm just gonna pull it as far apart as I can. Like that, and then I'm going to hammer it flat. I have my trusty cellophane that basically was like a gift wrap bag from Hobby Lobby that I've been using forever. And it has that same sort of pink but shimmer effect to it. And so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to fold it up and to just kind of give it a little bit of texture. So I'm going to fold it, I'm going to twist it, I'm going to scrunch it, just to give it some like crackly texture, because it really brings out those colors if you do that. Okay, so I have it unfolded here, and then you can kind of see that color shift. It's so cool. Okay, now that I have that cut, I'm going to fold it up into like a thin strip. All right, now I'm going to trim the excess away. Okay, so far this first one is absolutely adorable. It's going to need another coat on the back here, but I really like how it's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so far so good. It's super cute. I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is give a little bit of dimension to the tentacles so that they're not just like weird copper pieces that are just like squiggly down here. I want to give them, to make them cohesive. I'm going to do that very simply by putting some resin into this little cup and dipping the legs in. And if I don't end up using all of this resin, then that's fine. I'll just pour it back in. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like give him a little dip on both sides. Like that. And then I'm going to just very, very quickly cure that right away. Okay, and I'm going to do it again just to, again, build up the volume. Okay, and I think one more coat and I'll be happy. Okay, so I picked out an assortment of beads, and for some of them, I'm going to individually string them onto these eye pins to create double loops. For some of them, I'm going to do like longer pieces of it, and then I'm going to attach everything using this copper colored chain. So I'm going to just be using kind of like a couple of links here and there just to supplement. So, and then ultimately I'll connect everything to these guys so that I can use them on my new glasses. So I'll go ahead and start working on this, and I'll make sure I speed through it so that you don't have to watch every single twist and turn. It's giving jellyfish dreams and ocean core sparkle, and I love how it looks paired with my new pink sunglasses. It keeps my glasses secure while adding a pop of personality to any outfit. And whether I'm heading to a festival, the beach, or just out to coffee, it steals the scene every time. If you enjoyed this DIY, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what color scheme you would use for your own lanyard. So go make something awesome this week, and as always, stay rad. If you want to see other fun ways to dress up your accessories, click this video here.